Welcome to our channel Money Minded Online, the podcast where we explore the best strategies, tools, and stories for making money online. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned hustler, or just curious about how to thrive in the digital economy, you're in the right place. Each week, we bring you actionable insights, inspiring interviews, and proven tactics to help you build wealth online. So sit back, take notes, and get ready to transform your future. Let's dive in.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into Facebook ads and how to use them to make some money. You sent us this podcast episode called Facebook Ads to Riches, the ultimate guide to making money online.
Okay.
We're going to unpack how powerful these ads can be and how to get started even if you're a total newbie.
Sounds like a plan.
What makes these Facebook ads so special anyway?
Well, they combine Facebook's huge amount of users with really specific targeting options.
So you're saying I could reach people already interested in what I'm offering.
Exactly.
The source material talks about reaching fitness fanatics with workout gear or art lovers with handmade jewelry.
That's right.
Is that even possible?
Yeah. It's like the billboard that only the people most likely to buy from you can see.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Let's say I'm starting from scratch. Where do I begin?
Well, first you got to define your goal. What are you trying to do? Sell a product, get leads for your business, drive traffic to your website. Once you have a goal, you can create a Facebook Business Manager account. That's where you manage all your ad campaigns. And it's free.
And it's free.
Awesome. But how do I know my ads are going to the right people?
That's where the targeting magic comes in. You can really get laser focused with your audience, like location, age, gender, and interests,
I see.
You can even target users similar to your existing customers.
Really?
Yeah, it's called a lookalike audience.
Hold on, lookalike audience. What is that? Sounds like something out of Star Wars.
Not quite. Basically, Facebook analyzes your current customers. Then it finds users who share similar traits.
So if I'm selling those custom phone cases we talked about, I could target people who love tech gadgets.
Yeah, or fashion accessories, or even people who own a specific phone model.
That's incredible. You can get really specific, can't you?
Absolutely. You can target people who like tech and handmade crafts, reaching people who'd want unique phone cases.
That's really powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the ad itself. How do you make it stand out from everything else people are seeing?
The podcast episode you sent mentioned something called the 3 C's: creative, copy, and call to action.
3 C's, got it. What does the creative part mean exactly?
Basically, it's all about having eye-catching visuals or videos. In a crowded news feed, you need something high quality to grab people's attention.
So visuals are key.
They are.
What about the copy? How do you write good ad text?
Keep it short and focus on the benefits. Instead of listing features, focus on how your product solves a problem or improves people's lives.
So tell them what's in it for them.
Exactly. And then there's the call to action, or CTA. This is where you tell people exactly what you want them to do.
Like visit my website or buy my product.
Yeah, like shop now, learn more, or sign up.
It's like the final nudge.
That's it.
So we have a great visual, focus on benefits, and include a clear call to action. But how do you know it's going to work? What if it's a total flop?
That's why A/B testing is so important. You got to experiment with different headlines and images and copy to see what works best.
Makes sense. Let's talk about money. How much do Facebook ads cost?
You don't need a huge budget. You can start with just a few dollars a day.
Really? That's not bad at all.
The key is to track how your ads are doing and make changes if they aren't working.
So it's about being smart with your money.
Exactly. Once you find something that works, then you can increase your budget.
Okay, that makes me feel better. How do people actually make money from Facebook ads?
Well, the source material mentioned drop shipping.
Drop shipping.
Yeah, you sell products online without actually keeping any in stock.
Wait, how does that work?
Basically, you're the middleman. You connect buyers with products, but you never actually touch the stuff yourself.
Okay, walk me through this. Imagine I'm selling those custom phone cases.
Okay, so you set up an online store and then use Facebook ads to get customers. When someone buys something, you send the order to a supplier, and they handle the making and shipping.
So I could be at home designing phone cases, and someone else is taking care of everything else.
That's the idea.
That sounds incredible.
We can dive deeper into drop shipping later. But for now, let's move on to another way to make money. Affiliate marketing.
Affiliate marketing, that's where you promote other people's products and earn a commission, right?
Yep, that's it. It's a great way to use your audience to make money without making your own products. Let's say you love fitness. You could promote fitness clothes, equipment, or online workout programs and make money for each sale you bring in.
So I'm basically recommending stuff I like.
Exactly.
But how do Facebook ads fit into all of this?
They're how you connect with a huge audience of people already interested in what you're talking about.
So dropshipping and affiliate marketing, I'm writing those down. Are there any other ways to make money with Facebook ads?
Oh yeah, tons. Like freelancers, agencies, coaches, consultants, online educators. They can all use Facebook ads to find clients.
Give me some examples.
A graphic designer could use Facebook ads to show off their work and find new clients. Or a life coach could use ads to promote their online courses. The possibilities are endless.
I'm starting to get really excited about this, but the podcast mentions some common mistakes to avoid.
It did.
Let's talk about those.
One of the biggest mistakes is not doing your research. You got to know your target audience.
You mean their age and location and stuff?
Well, yeah, but also their needs and wants and what their problems are. You also need to research your competition.
Okay, so really know who you're targeting.
Yeah.
What other mistakes do people make?
A lot of people ignore the data. Facebook gives you a ton of information about how your campaigns are doing. You need to track stuff like cost per click and click-through rate.
What are those?
Basically, they tell you how much each click is costing you and how often people are clicking on your ads.
Okay, so don't just set it and forget it.
Right.
Any other pitfalls?
People also spend too much money too quickly. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, it's better to test different ads with a small budget and then focus on the ones that are doing well.
Test.
Exactly.
Anything else?
Don't forget about retargeting.
Retargeting, what's that?
It's how you re-engage people who showed interest but didn't buy anything. Like if someone added a product to their cart but didn't actually buy it. You can remind them with an ad.
That makes sense. I'm starting to see how all this fits together.
Good.
I'm ready for more.
Let's talk about how people are actually making money with these ads. That podcast you shared, Facebook Ads to Riches, had some pretty amazing stories.
It did. Remember that one about the handmade jewelry business?
Yeah, they scaled their revenue to $50,000 a month.
That's insane. And they started with a $10 daily budget.
It shows you don't need a fortune to get started. What was really smart was their targeting.
What do you mean?
They focused on people who love artists and crafts. So they knew their ads were reaching the right people.
People who appreciate unique handmade stuff.
Exactly.
There was also that story about the fitness coach, right?
Oh yeah, the one who built a six-figure income in a year.
Yeah, that one. I have to admit, I was a little skeptical.
It sounds crazy, but it's possible. He was really smart about using social proof.
Social proof.
Yeah, like testimonials from happy clients.
Oh, so people could see that his program actually worked.
Exactly. It builds trust. People are more likely to buy if they see that others have had success.
That makes a lot of sense. I remember the podcast mentioned all those technical terms.
CPC, CTR, ROAS.
Yeah, all those acronyms. They kind of make my head spin.
Let's break them down. Think of it this way.
Okay.
Let's say your CPC, or cost per click, is 17.10 cents. That means you pay 50 cents every time someone clicks on your ad.
Got it.
Now let's say you get 100 clicks and 5 sales.
Okay.
Your cost per acquisition, or the amount you spent to get each sale, would be $10.
I see.
And then your ROAS,
Return on ad spend.
right, is calculated by dividing your revenue from those 5 sales by your total ad spend.
So you can actually see how much money you're making from your ads.
Exactly. You need to track these numbers to make sure your campaigns are profitable.
This is all starting to make sense. Those success stories are pretty inspiring.
They are?
But I imagine there are a lot of people who struggle with Facebook ads too.
Of course. It's not a magic solution. You need to have other things in place.
Like what?
Well, first and foremost, you need a great product or service.
Right. You can't just expect Facebook ads to sell something that's no good.
Exactly. People need to actually want what you're selling.
It has to solve a problem or make their lives better.
Right. And it needs to be high quality and live up to the hype.
People still rely on reviews and word of mouth.
All the time.
What else is important?
Understanding your target audience.
We talked about targeting, but there's more to it than that, right?
It's not just knowing their age and location. It's about understanding their motivations and aspirations. What are they hoping to achieve? What are their dreams and fears?
It's about connecting with them on a deeper level.
Exactly.
So how do you get that kind of insight?
There are tons of ways, like market research, surveys, looking at social media data, and even just asking your customers directly.
So it's about gathering information from different sources.
Yeah. And then using that information to create a really targeted message.
Okay, so we have a great product, we understand our target audience, and we're running Facebook ads. What else is there?
You need patience and persistence. Building a successful business takes time.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Right.
So don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately.
Exactly. Stick with it and keep learning and adapting.
Because the world of Facebook ads is always changing.
That's right. New features and strategies are always popping up.
How do you even keep up with it all?
There are lots of resources out there, like industry blogs, podcasts, online courses. Even Facebook itself has a ton of information available.
It can be overwhelming, though.
It can. Just start with the basics, and don't be afraid to experiment.
What are some of the most common questions you get about Facebook ads?
People always want to know how much to spend.
Yeah, how much should you spend?
It really depends. There's no one-size-fits-all answer.
So it's not about following a specific formula.
No, it's about figuring out what works best for your business.
What other questions do people ask?
People also want to know how to tell if their ads are actually working.
That's a good question.
The answer is to track your data. See which ads are performing well.
And which ones aren't?
Exactly. Then you can adjust your campaigns accordingly.
What about people who are totally new to all this?
Facebook has a bunch of free resources.
Really?
Their Blueprint platform is a great place to start.
So you don't need to pay to learn the basics?
Not at all. Just take it one step at a time.
This has been really helpful.
I'm glad to hear that. In our final part, we'll talk about some of the challenges of using Facebook ads and how to overcome them.
I'm looking forward to it. Welcome back to our final part of this Facebook ads deep dive. It's incredible how much we've learned from just that one podcast episode you sent. I feel a lot more confident about trying this whole Facebook ads thing out myself now.
I'm glad to hear that.
You mentioned before that Facebook ads are only one piece of the puzzle.
Right. They're not the whole story. They're a tool.
So what else do you need for a successful business?
Well, first of all, you need a fantastic product or service. It can't just be okay.
It has to be amazing.
Pretty much. It needs to be something people actually want and need, and that delivers real value.
Something people will get excited about and tell their friends about.
Exactly. Word of mouth is still huge.
What else?
You need to know your target audience inside and out.
We've talked about targeting, but it sounds like there's more to it.
Oh yeah, it goes way beyond just demographics.
What do you mean?
It's not just knowing their age or location. It's about understanding their dreams and their fears, their motivations, and their pain points.
So you really need to get inside their heads.
Kind of. You need to understand what makes them tick.
And once you know that,
Then you can tailor your message and your whole brand to really resonate with them, to connect with them on an emotional level.
it's like speaking their language.
Exactly.
Anything else?
You got to be willing to keep learning and adapting.
Because the world of online marketing never stands still.
Never. There are always new trends, new platforms, new algorithms. You got to stay ahead of the curve.
How do you even do that?
Read industry blogs and listen to podcasts, take online courses and attend webinars. There's always something new to learn.
It sounds exciting, but also a little overwhelming.
It can be. But the key is to never stop learning.
So Facebook ads are important, but they're just one part of the bigger picture.
Right. They work best when combined with a solid product, deep audience understanding, and a commitment to constant learning.
I think that's a great takeaway. Any final thoughts before we wrap up this deep dive?
Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and just try things out. Experiment, test, analyze, and learn as you go.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Right? There are tons of resources and communities out there to support you.
That's so true. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, and I hope our listeners feel inspired to explore the world of Facebook ads and see how they can use them to achieve their goals.
I hope so too. It's been a pleasure diving deep with you all.
And to our listeners, keep diving deeper, keep exploring, and keep learning. We'll be back soon with another deep dive. Until then, happy marketing.
Thanks for tuning into our channel Money Minded Online. If you found value in today's episode, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Share this episode with friends who are looking to make money online and join the community. Drop a comment below with your favorite tip or takeaway. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep hustling and making moves. See you in the next episode.